And we're back. Welcome back, guys. This is part 2 of level 5 Afghanistan. Where we left off, we just grabbed a treasure here. Now we're gonna swing back up and we're gonna take the golden path. Hope everyone's having a great day. Applersky here, fulfilling my promise of completing this platinum walkthrough for you guys. And almost done with this level. It does get a little bit confusing coming up here, but I've done a pretty good job of editing out like the random me trying to figure out the puzzles. But so where we're at now, we're inside of the installation, getting further into it, and trying to get that generator powered up so we can move along. Here's silver number 2. So before doing anything, you're going to want to go in here and grab silver treasure number 2. It's in that box right there. I don't know what I was doing. Still used to Metal Gear Solid or something. But grab silver number 2, and then you're going to hop down here. And this is another example of the organic kind of like traversal stuff. I spent, I don't know, maybe like 10 minutes in here trying to figure out what to do until I finally realized it's that generator, right? You're pulling the thing, but it's not, there's something not connected to it. So this was the climbable object that I wasn't seeing right away. You know, it doesn't have that stupid paint glow that lets you know that you can climb it. So this is the way to go. You want to turn around here, and there's like a pipe. Once you jump on the rope, it'll connect, and then that way you can go ahead and power the generator up and get power to the facility.
That should do it.
And you want to pull that with your little rope thing, and it's going to light up the map and open the doors. So earlier in the last episode, we talked about getting that trophy, Bigger Bang, when you kill 2 enemies with 1 explosive barrel. There's another opportunity here coming up pretty soon. I told you guys about, and I'll let you know. You'll see it. It's probably the easiest opportunity in the whole game to get it. So if you didn't get it on the first part of the level and with the turret, then you can get it here. So you just want to stay out of that gas, obviously. Stay up on the top. I actually really like the level design here. Actually, every level, I mean, it feels unique. It's the next level, which is London, is might be my favorite level in the game. I know I said Tokyo was like the most memorable, but I kind of actually forgot about the London level, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot different. So. Can't wait. I just finished editing that one. As soon as I'm done with the audio recording here and uploading this part, I'll be doing the audio for that one and uploading that one today as well. So you'll get this one and London. I might even do the final level. Well, technically, there's 8 levels, but the 8th level is basically like just a boss fight. So I'll probably combine level 7 and 8 together, because it's even level 7 is not very long. I think I completed it in 29 minutes or something like that. So I'll probably combine those two. Here we see Amanda.
Damn it, Laura, I'm busy.
Trying to
I see you've changed your look.
get Laura to,
That was you in Bolivia.
I don't know,
Was
seems like
Rob-
she's trying to manipulate her or something, trying to get her help without blatantly saying it.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Amanda. If I'd known that you
Now
were
this
alive,
part
I
here,
swear
I actually had to go back
everything I
and
could to save
re-record because I
you.
thought I
I got over
missed
that a long
a
time
bronze.
ago. You know, really used
But
to
I,
love me, though.
what happened was I
When we
edited
got
the
out,
footage
you said
out.
that
I
you
edited
left without even trying.
grabbing this bronze that's in this area. I edited it out on accident, so I just added it
right.
back in. So luckily I didn't have to replay the
Thought of
level.
it as a memorial.
Whatever. Don't let her follow me.
So yeah, this is like a Tesla cannon, basically, but it doesn't have full power to it yet. So
Did you see?
you're gonna want to see it's not. You need to pull that over in order to get across. But first things first, you got to get power to it, anyways. So this is the coming up here is actually the bronze that I edited out and had to go back and find which one it was that I forgot. But yeah, so you can hop out of there, and then you're gonna want to go to your right. Ultimately, I don't know what I'm doing here. You can see a silver trophy over there that we'll grab later, but in that cage. But yeah, you go over here. I think I was just kind of like lost looking for where to go. Couldn't remember the level all that well. But you slide down, so where she blew up the bridge, you're going to slide down that. Could take out a couple of dudes. Nice little slow-mo action going there. I think there's a couple other guys here. The enemies start to get tougher moving forward. I think that one had a shield. But they start introducing shielded enemies and enemies with like helmets that you can't do like the bounce off of. So there's bronze number 5. That was the one that I had to go back and find the footage for. But yeah, so these I like these little electric puzzles. They're different than anything we've had in any previous level. So you need to climb up that pole,
Said it wasn't running.
but you're gonna want to do it quickly because once it goes to the top, it starts back from the bottom. So just make sure, be mindful of that.
Where would I be?
This part is kind of tedious. I'm not gonna lie, it takes a little long to navigate through, but you're gonna want to get to that pipe, but make sure just don't blindly jump to it because it does have a electrical current that's gonna come. Or maybe it doesn't on that pole. I guess that pole doesn't have one. But this next one, these next two do, I believe. Yeah. So wait till it's gone. It starts from the bottom again, and then quickly climb up. You tap triangle. Remember, it's on X. I keep making that mistake and jumping off, but triangle is to climb quicker. And you jump to that pole, and then pick up this little document here. It doesn't count for anything, but it kind of like talks about the backstory of the facility, what went down. So coming up here, this is a silver. I forget the number. We'll find out right now. Silver number 3. So I was trying to, thinking it's a modern game, shoot through that crack. No, that doesn't work. There's a crack on the break in the fence right there. See, there's a hole. You can shoot through, blow that barrel up. Open the door and grab treasure silver number 3. And then you're gonna want to go. So that's where you need to put the battery in, but first you got to locate it. So you're gonna navigate through these corridors.
What are those
Some puzzles coming back through it. They can kind of tear you up. So once the power's back on, those things are gonna like spark up, and you gotta kind of like swing them, get them out of the way of the currents. You'll see. But be mindful of this area too. There's a few times I fell back down and got stuck in the gas and died. So the jumping is, it's kind of hard to tell where the platform is you can grab on. So you see I'm kind of struggling. There we go. And right here, just simple pole jump across to the next platform. And this guy, this room's full of enemies, and this is where you'll see immediately. I kill this guy and then shoot that barrel right there, bam, and I think I killed maybe 3 guys right there. So if you missed the trophy earlier with the turret, that's a great place to grab it. Probably the best place in the game. Just take out all the guys here, and then this is the battery right here that's on that track that you just seen. Yeah, make sure you're picking up all the health kits you can find too, because they start to become pretty rare. So this part, it looks kind of a bit confusing. All you really have to do is move that. Well, first you have to get up. You're gonna have to get up into the control room to turn the power onto the battery itself. So just push it over a little bit, that way you can jump to the ladder.
I don't see how I can move it.
It doesn't matter if the...
Hello, Lara.
What the... How the hell did you get on this channel?
Hush, Sip. She must have taken a headset while she was rearranging your office.
You're so smart, Lara. Do you know why the Soviets called their project Carbonek?
It's the castle where Lancelot sought the Holy Grail. Not the first connection to Arthurian myth I've come across.
Myth, she calls it. A limited
Pretty
word
simple
for a
platforming here.
limited
Nothing
perspective.
crazy.
You are always such a scientist. You're probably right at home with all these Tesla contraptions.
You got
aren't you?
Amanda in your ear the whole time,
As
so
much as
just, you know,
anyone,
pay
I
attention, because you
suppose.
don't want to keep starting
The
this part
Russians
over.
activated a power in the artifact that literal
Go
minds
around
can't
to the
handle,
side,
and it
do a
destroyed
back
them.
eject,
So don't
Assassin's
push the
Creed
wrong
style,
buttons.
and
better
to
not
the
have
next
But I
the
know
platform
which
or
ones
the
are
ladder,
right.
and it slides down, so it creates a
You've learned to read
shortcut, which is
Russian since I
nice.
last saw you. Amanda?
She hung up.
Blow that door
hell was
open
that about?
and swing across into the lab. I believe there might be a treasure in here too. Another one of
He
those
writes at
nodes.
least a dozen of
So we're 5 of 5 bronze. Okay, we got all the treasures already, other than the gold, which is
something else.
once again at the end of the level. So
Concussive force of some
I
kind.
don't know what. I think I was just looking around.
Near enough.
But yeah, the lever is right over there, obviously on the control panel. Just pull that,
They
and
refuse
that'll
to repeat the experiment.
bring power to
They
the
hate to be trying to
battery.
persuade them otherwise.
But you can't touch it, so you got to use your rope. You're gonna have to use your rope to navigate it down the track.
It's not charged all the way. I don't know what's wrong.
How am I supposed to move it if I can't touch it?
Playing this again makes me want to play
Right.
Tomb Raider Underworld. I think I've only played through that once. I'm playing Anniversary right now, but I don't know. That one, it's great, but it's like more of a remake of the original game, in modern with this style of gameplay, which is really cool, you know. But Underworld is actually like the sequel to this. I don't really remember like a whole lot what happens in the story, but I do remember the levels being pretty unique, and it adds some stuff gameplay wise. Like I'm pretty sure you can like sprint in it, which is like much needed. So yeah, just stay up on the top. Basically, you're just retracing your steps, but now you got that battery to worry about.
What's happened here?
So it kind of goes on its own. You don't really have to mess with it, but it does spark. Like I said, it sparks at these things. So you gotta swing them. But see, be careful, because once it swings back to a certain area, it'll create that current. So you gotta time your rolls. I didn't do very well right here this part, but I think I got shocked a couple of times. And then around the corner is gonna be there's 2 that you have to like pull, not at the same time, because you can't do it at the same time, but you gotta like swing them both and then time it to where they're both out of the the field. It makes your window shorter. See, I made it through that one on first try. I think I get shocked here. I'm almost positive. Yeah, bam. Ugh. Not taking my time. There you go, a little stylish. So from here, you're just gonna want to open that door with your rope, and the battery will go in automatically. And then you can go back down and use that gun to bring the pathway over. And this part also includes, watch out for these doors too. They can shock you, so just make sure you're timing that right. This part's kind of cool. King Arthur's shield is just randomly in this spot, and she finds it. Basically, an inscription like kind of reads it.
Probably recovered with the piece we're looking for.
The final piece of the sword is in London, so that's what leads her there to the next level.
It looks like a map. Have a good look and see what you can make of it.
What do you think it's for?
Maybe our knight needed help finding his way home.
Pretty cool
Perhaps this piece wasn't all he had.
adaptation of the original King Arthur storyline. My mom she's a British historian, so like she knows, you can't convince her that King Arthur wasn't a real person or a real king. And so I was showing her like their version of it in this game, talking to her about it, and she thought it was a pretty cool spin on the classic tale. So yeah, so these goons are there, but you can take them out. Like, this thing is shielded, so you can't kill them with it, but what you can do, which is pretty fun, and I was determined, is you can like rip off mechanical pieces. See, I'm like holding one, and then fire them at them. You kind of have to fire them upwards so that they don't just fall, and you kill those guys with the boxes. There's no trophy for it or anything. It's just kind of a fun way of taking out some goons. I was trying to see if I could pick up those barrels, but you can't. They'll just blow up. So yeah, push that piece over, but right there, I mean, that's the ideal place for it to be. But this is where you get the gold. Is in this area. So see me, you have to take those boxes out of the wall to climb up that spot anyways. But I was like determined to kill some dudes with these boxes, and I think I do on my last one. Yeah, missed on that one, but I think I get both of these guys with this shot here. No? Oh no, I have to start pulling them off of there. That's what it is. I like to mess with physics in games, and surprisingly, this game has some pretty decent physics for being how old it is. So yeah, so you push it and see, like, it doesn't seem to want to go because there's like a slope right there, but just keep tapping the R1 and just make sure you're just tapping it and staying on target with it, and it'll eventually go all the way up. And see that, there you go. Now you're gonna need it to right there for you to reach the gold. So to get the gold, you're gonna want to climb up here, climb this box, and you're gonna jump to the ledge, jump up, go around the corner, drop down, jump to that platform, jump up to that other little dark platform, and then the gold is right there for you to grab. And this should also give you 5 special things, I think the name of the trophy is, for picking up 5 golden things. Trophy earned right there for picking up 5 gold, because there is only 1 per level. So now we're gonna take the main path backwards, and you don't have to go back to the gun to move the platform. You can still reach it from where it's at, right there. Just make sure you time your jump right. Boom. Grab the grenades, any ammo that you need. If there's med kits, grab them. And we have all the treasures. Just a quick checkup because we're nearing the end of the level here. You want to shoot these pipes out of the way. I thought the cart would take them out, but now you gotta shoot them. Oh, I threw a grenade for no reason. Same thing here, except this part is hard. I don't know if it was just me or what, but you know, the jump kind of has a delay to it, and this thing moves quick. That one you're going to want to dodge under, but then like the next one is a jump over, and I don't even think I made it. Like, I got hit by it too, I believe. It was really hard, like to pull the cart, and the cart's moving faster than you can kind of react. Oh no, I did do it. I did jump over that. Okay, yeah. Maybe that was a different try. It might have killed me and I edited it out. But anyway, moving on. Even though we got all the treasures, I don't know why I went this way. It's just me being a trophy hunter. I'm always like, leave no stone unturned. I explore everywhere basically. So.
Amanda, I'm sorry for what happened, but we can still work together.
There is
And right
no
here,
me, Lara. There never was.
this is
Me down there.
basically Amanda explaining kind of like how she survived.
I touched it.
Pretty
And it
pretty
touched
wild,
me
but
back.
I don't think that was a
yeah,
gift.
that beast
I tamed
that
it.
chased you in that flashback
made
scene,
it
and
my
I think it
own.
was the second level. She's like harnessed it, like it's like part of her, so she sends it out. And I wouldn't call this a boss battle really.
Friendlier than it was in Paraíso, isn't it?
It's more of like a puzzle. You kind of have to avoid it. You can't kill it,
Friends,
so
Amanda, and it almost killed us.
it does have a health bar, but I think that's to throw you off. But
All about a broader
this part is actually a little bit confusing for me.
Stay away from it if I were you.
So I streamlined it, show you exactly what to do. You're just gonna want to dodge because it sends out these like
Anything in its way.
blast points that it like manifests on the ground. So just be mindful of those. And you're just gonna want to go around the room in order and turn on hit all the levers to get the power at full capacity while you're dodging that demon or whatever it is, while you're dodging his attacks. Don't even bother shooting him. It's not even worth it. It doesn't do anything. So initially I thought once I got on the Tesla gun and that's in the middle, that would kill the monster, but no. I'll show you what you need to do instead to get it all powered up. So the fragment, the sword fragment is actually in that little force field right there. So what you're gonna want to do is jump in here, and he can still hurt you when you're in there, even with that force field. So just be quick, shoot each one of these Tesla coils into the currents, and that'll do is it'll take the shield off, so you can see that the piece of the sword is in there. So immediately just jump off and grapple it with your sword, and then that's it for the level. And of course Amanda gets away.
Damn, you're lucky. You know that, right?
I'd like to think some skill was involved. Did Alistair have any luck with Max?
You're not going to believe where this leads.
Pretty wild.
Oh, you're going to find
Things that Lara's discovered
today.
unwillingly, like Nikolai Tesla
Take the M5
experiment. That's crazy. It's cool though. I enjoy stuff like that. So, but yeah, that's it for this one. This level done 100%. Thank you guys for watching, and like, comment, subscribe.